was kind of at a fork in the road. I knew that I wanted to explore new things. And because of my design background, I was really intrigued with the fact that the Southwest Wine Center was going to become an adaptive reuse project. And the fact that this program is a very hands-on, immersive experience really sold me, especially because Arizona's wine industry, this is about a decade ago, was really in its formative stages. It's still growing, but it was a time to get involved from the ground up. So I started taking classes in 2013, and my dad was also very interested in learning how to make wine. He was retired, and he decided that he wanted to come and learn how to make wine with me. So if anyone would have ever told me I'd go back to school with my dad, I don't think I would have believed them. But it was an amazing experience for both of us. So the fact that I could go back to college with my dad, I knew would be an incredibly unique experience. And we did the whole thing together. So when I started working as a student worker, I was in the vineyard. And then I was able to also work at the wine center when the wine center opened. And the wine center didn't open till late 2014. But I was one of the first hybrid workers with the ability to not only get that hands-on experience as a student worker in the vineyard, but then also that direct-to-consumer piece, because that's a critically important part of this program as well. So part of what really intrigued me, beyond the fact that this was going to be an adaptive reuse project, was the fact that we as students get to touch everything, from soil science to water management, cultivating of the vine, to a working winery. And in the winery, we learn the science behind, the chemistry behind what makes a good wine. So we get to learn about vessel management. We have different vessels that we're able to work with. And we also get to experiment. So if you can't experiment when you're in college, when can you? I began working as a tasting room manager here at the Southwest Wine Center in 2018. And I was super excited to come back because I left in 2016 as a student worker and had another full-time job at another winery. And then the opportunity came up and I was able to come home because I've always kind of considered this home. And I was the tasting room manager for about 5 years. The relationships and the friendships that I forged when I was in this program are lifetime. They're for my lifetime. So much so, I wanted to move up here to the Verde. I was living down in Carefree, so I was south, and commuting. And because I met so many amazing people that became like family, I really wanted to be up here in the Verde Valley. I love wine because it is a living thing. It shifts, it evolves, just like us as humans, hopefully, and it isn't going to stay static. And so it's something that you may have a glass of wine or a bottle that you loved a couple of years ago. That wine will shift. That wine will, basically be something completely different when you open it in 2 years. So I love that fact that we are using something that we grow, making it into an amazing product, and it is alive. One of my favorite memories has to be helping to build our student-run vineyard. Being part of that, no pun intended, but grassroots, ground-up effort, now seeing where the vineyard, is flourishing, means a lot to me because it was a labor of love. I mean, this industry really is about love. You have to love because it does become a lifestyle, especially if people are gonna grow their own fruit, make their own wine. There's nothing lighthearted about it. But helping be part of building something, again, is something that lights me up. So that has to be one of my faves. This really is a magical place. You have the trifecta here. You've got vineyards, production facility, tasting room, all on the same site. And it is a place to foster intellectual curiosity because any age, regardless of where you are in life, there's always something that you can learn from the Southwest Wine Center.
To leave your mark on Yavapai College's life-transforming places, reach out to the Yavapai College Foundation today.